What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur from that Facts and Cap podcast. And once again, we back, baby. And hey, man, Jay-Z has the internet in shambles right now. I'm loving it, though. Jay-Z was on, like the Clubhouse version of Twitter. The little, I guess it's called like, I ain't even finna act like I know what it is, man. You know, it's like something like a space or some Twitter space or something like that. He was on there with Alicia Keys, having a conversation, and you know, of course, he was asked about verses, and he basically said nobody can be on that stage with me. Like, what are y'all gonna do when Grammy Family comes on? Like, he just saying like that's how far ahead he feels like he is in front of the competition, right? Respectfully, he can think that way. I ain't mad at it, but you know, that's gonna come with backlash. We know that come with backlash. So we ended up getting debates. Twitter was sparking debates. Of course, Wayne, Drake, Kanye were the top three people I would say that were brought up to say that they can stand on that stage with Jay-Z and people think they can even beat them. I even seen a couple Futures, right? And then it was like, well, Future in Atlanta. So we gonna break this down. I'm gonna just tell y'all my interpretation of verses and what's wrong with a lot of these arguments and who do I actually think will win. So I think when it comes to this versus shit, like I do think that Kanye, I agree with the people, Kanye, Drake, and Wayne are three people that can get on verses with Jay-Z and make it a very competitive thing. Now, what I feel, well, Jay-Z shouldn't have said that because I don't expect him to say that. But how I feel like Jay-Z isn't a guaranteed win, but he's the favorite. So if we were in sports and we was a better man, he's the home field advantage guy. He's the guy that's the favorite to win, right? Except to me, maybe Kanye, right? Only because Kanye has multiple bags that he can get in, right? This is versus, so we got to take that into account. But we'll start with Wayne and Drake, right? The problem that people are having, well, I'm having with people with the Wayne and the Drake versus Jay-Z is I think that Jay-Z, I think it's just all about nostalgia, right? That's all versus is. It's really all about nostalgia. It's all about, you know, where were you when this was out and whatnot. But I think as far as music, Jay-Z obviously is up there. He's like above a lot of people, most people, right? People are chasing Jay-Z, right? The thing is, Jay-Z, Drake, Wayne are three different eras. So you got the people who wear goddamn the middle-aged men who wear fucking Adidas tracksuits. Of course, them niggas is gonna say Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like the Michael Jordan era of people like that. Of course they gonna say Jay-Z, you know? Then you got Wayne. That's probably my age group. You know, I caught Jay-Z in the middle and towards the end, in the middle to the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go back and find his early catalog. I watched Lil Wayne's whole career. So you talking about the damn people who grew up on tall tees and Jabot jeans and, you know what I'm saying, Air Force Ones, shit like that. That's our GOAT, basically, you know? And then there's the people, if you was 15, 16, around 2009, all you know is Drake, right? Like Lil Wayne is an old nigga to y'all. Y'all respect him, but he's an old nigga to y'all the same way that I respect Jay-Z. So what I'm saying is to say is there's going to be no common ground in this argument. So even if they did do a versus, the Wayne fans aren't going to say Jay-Z won. The Wayne fans aren't going to say Jay-Z or Drake will win. The Drake fans are going to say that Jay-Z won. Jay-Z fans are going to say that they won. Nobody's going to find common ground. So I think that's the unique space that we find in these debates, because it's about, usually they try to match up people who came in the same generation. But if you put these folks together, it's just going to be a show. Now, what people also don't understand is people that are saying Jay-Z automatically wins, it's 20 songs. It's not a 40 song catalog. It's not 50 songs. Like it's 20 songs, and you have to make sure that you bring out the best tracks. Not only that, we've learned through Jadakiss, performance matters. Transitions into songs matter. Disrespect matters. So it's not just like they're going to get up there and play. Like, you know, I think Lil Wayne and Drake are better performers than Jay-Z. Right? But I think on that shit talking tip, Jay-Z is going to be a better shit talker, you know, on aVerzuz. So it's all about, it's a little different. Now let's get to Kanye. I think straight up Kanye can beat Jay-Z. I'm not saying he will or he won't. I'm just saying he can. You got to understand, Kanye is a producer and he's a rapper and he's a master performer. Ain't no telling what types of props and venues and shit they're going to be in, like what he's going to bring to Verzuz. You know what I mean? So I think that we got to put a little bit more respect on Kanye's name. Shit, Kanye produced a lot of them hits that Jay-Z want to play on Verzuz. You think Kanye not going to talk shit about that? You think the crowd not going to be, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think that, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Kanye kind of has an upper hand on Jay-Z. Because he got songs that he's singing, he's rapping just like Drake. Songs, singing, rapping, just production. You know he gonna make it a spectacle. It's gonna be over the top. Jay-Z is more of a laid back personality. So I don't think Verzuz necessarily favors Jay-Z like it does Kanye. With that being said, because he's Jay-Z, he's supposed to be the favor of the competition. So I think we got Jay-Z fucked up. And lastly, Future. There's just no reason that they should even be performing against each other. I don't really have an answer for that. Future, you know, I'm from the Atlanta area. I think Future is low key top 2, top 3. We could argue number 1 top act out of Atlanta in the rap game. For me, I think you got, in no particular order, I'm just saying you got Andre, you got T.I., you got Future. I feel like those are the top 3 artists to ever come out of Atlanta. Lil Baby's creeping up. I respect what Lil Baby doing, but he's not part of this argument yet. I think Future has a lot of bops, but come on now, Future fans and Jay-Z fans, that's total opposite ends of the spectrum. It's definitely not going to be no common ground. People are not going to make sense of it. People are not going to be objective. Like they're not going to keep it real. You know, the Jay-Z fans is not going to respect. Come on, bro. Think about y'all dads or y'all uncles trying to be like, nah, Future really got Jay-Z on that one. And think about a Future fan saying, man, Jay-Z cold right there. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody's gonna tell the truth. So we should just lead on where it said, I seen Future reposting people talking about it. I respect it. It is what it is. But come on now, let's be honest with ourselves. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Do y'all think that Jay-Z 100% is no competition, hands down wins? Do y'all think he should be the favorite? Or do we think that there's people that upset him? That will upset him in the competition? Y'all let me know, man. Hey, subscribe to my channel down below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. We got the link down below. Subscribe to that Facts and Cap podcast. We dropping that tomorrow, baby.
Subscribe to my channel.